Now we get to do a fun segment. We're going to definitely do a forecast segment tonight. I'm so excited to do this, especially because I want to see what crazy shit JJ has cocked up for us. But we are going to do in way too early predictions because we can, and that's how we're going to play that game. So welcome to our forecast segment. All right. Are you ready for some way too early predictions? I feel like I need like a little dice roller on here, like so I know who gets to go first. So I don't know how we're gonna choose who gets to go first. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys.
I do have a quick question. I just wanted to make sure I heard it right. So they're only sticking with the 3 common eras, right? We're not going into like High Republic, right?
They didn't say that.
Okay.
They did not
say everyone has the Force.
They just said everybody has a Force. Yep.
Okay. All right.
JJ's gonna pull something from like the side subtitle of a book somewhere from 30 years ago.
I have 2 particular people in mind. That
right here in the index, it mentions this guy. He's gonna be the next leader, and then he will be. Because that's just how this has been going.
It says the way they said it on the stream was more than the normal 3 eras. That's how they explained it. So I am somewhat believing we will get High Republic stuff, but I don't know. Like that's really pushing it. I think that's a little too early, especially because High Republic has only been a book series. Period. Hasn't been in a video game or anything else yet, so I'm not super sold that we'll get that, but we might get some Old Republic stuff, right? That would be a little bit more likely, I think, because it's been around longer, but I don't know. We'll see. So, all right. Well, who wants to go first? All right, Alex, you don't like this, so we'll let JJ go first.
I was gonna say you should let me go first.
Okay,
because
you go
I know
first.
significantly less about Star Wars than you guys.
All
so
right,
I
you go
can't
first.
like steal stuff. Where are we writing this down?
I'm
writing this down, right?
Yeah, I have it on the screen. I have a new document called Set 5 Predictions. I'll send you a link in a second.
Sure. Okay. So, I've got let's do something easy. We're gonna go with villainy, and we're gonna go with Mother Talzin because that is on the box art, and I just found out who this is. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm going to go with. Nice and easy. Let's do green. Right? Sure. Why not green?
All right. Good pick. JJ.
All right. We saw this happen, and, Tanner was right. So I'm going to pick green hero, and it's going to be Sabine Wren.
Green heroes. Sabine. I am right. So, all right. Well, my first pick before any of you get to say it is blue, and it's going to be Darth Bane. Because if I don't get a Darth Bane this set, I'm going to kill somebody. So how about that? And that is like a showcase that the minute it goes on sale, I'm buying it. Like I don't like the day the set releases, I'm buying it. I will buy that showcase.
Is that the one from KOTOR?
From KOTOR?
Yes,
it is the one from KOTOR.
Yeah, okay. I actually would have put him in green more than blue. I think he feels more of a green, but yeah, that's still good.
No, I'm putting him in blue. Darth Bane is my favorite character, hands down, of everything. Just period, all around the board. So, all right, Alex, you're up next.
Yikes. Okay. I guess I'll switch over to hero. Let's do yellow. Let's do Ahsoka. Why not have a new leader? Seems pretty like that was like a younger Ahsoka, right? That we had in set 3. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure she aged.
She did, and she was a big part of Rebels. So
there you go.
And she has her own book, which was amazing. Man, we just go on. We just turn this into the Star Wars lore show. Like I can talk for hours. Like, hey, JJ, remember that book? Remember when Palpatine and Vader landed on the planet, and Vader's like, I don't know, I feel something wrong here, guys.
Remember when Vader fought the people from Soul Calibur? Does that count?
No. All right, JJ.
Cervantes.
All right, so I really, really debated on this one, but I think this is my wild pick. It's going to be Soul from the Acolyte in Heroic Blue. I think that he's going to make an appearance.
Is it just SOL?
Yeah, SOL. Yeah.
Is he's because he's not the artwork in that they displayed, is he?
Not
They
that I
had-
noticed. No.
Because there was a guy, but I don't think it was Soul. So
No.
all right. Well, since we're going, I don't know. I'll go hero. I will just take the easy one and just call out Yoda. I think we're gonna get another Yoda, and I'll put him in green. So they probably should be blue again, but maybe we'll just get a green Yoda. We don't have a green Yoda yet, so
Okay. I'm going to just assume they're going to give us another Palpatine, so there's always going to be Palpatine. So I don't know, Darth Sidious, whatever you want to call him, Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah,
Let's do
Darth
blue.
Sidious.
Let's do blue. Switch it up a little.
I'll put Pelp again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking along the same lines that we're going to get another Count Dooku, and it's going to be in green as well. So we're going to do Darth Tyrannus in villainy green.
All right, good one. I'm going to go crazy. I think I'm going to take Balin as a villain, and I'm going to put him in red.
Oh, I actually had him.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I did. I'm just like, oh, that Ray Stevenson dude.
Yes.
yeah.
He's been replaced now. Who replaced him, JJ? Who's the
The
actor
guy who
that
plays the Hound on Game of Thrones.
Yes, whatever his name is.
I was going to say John Bernthal.
No, that would be fucking amazing.
Just
if
like
that was.
the
That'd be great.
Punisher.
Yeah, give that. Oh man, I would love that so much. I would. That would be amazing. So I chose Balin. I put him in red. I don't know if he will be red or he feels reddish to me. So
Man, that was exactly what I was going to do.
all right. Well, there you go. Your next pick is Balin in red. There we go. That's easy, Alex.
Yeah, I mean,
We
I
could
actually
have-
had that one. I didn't have
Yeah.
to like copy off you guys.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the next one I'm gonna pick here. I figure we definitely need to see them come back again. We're going to see a Obi-Wan Kenobi, but as a Padawan, and I'm gonna put him in Hero Blue.
Are all your Jedi going to be blue, JJ?
Well, Sabine was
just Solo
green, so
Yeah,
Sure.
Sabine is green.
She
All
a
right.
Jedi.
Sabine is a Jedi,
Yeah.
or she'll become a Jedi. How about that? I will take. I think the next one I'll take Snoke.
I was going to do that too.
I'm debating between red and blue though, because I also have Mother Talzin.
That's
and
green though.
You think she's green? Why?
I think she's green, just because she doesn't attack directly. She's more about like the earthly magics, so that's why I picked green.
All right.
I
Well,
know
then
nothing about her, and that was the last color.
all right. Well, I'm gonna. Jesus, I'm gonna put Snoke in blue. Then that's fine. I'll just take Snoke
All
in
right.
blue.
Okay, let's go with a hero character. Oh man, I have no idea what color. It's gonna be Cal Kestis, right? Because we have a ship. I was thinking yellow, so let's just do yellow again, I guess. Just Ahsoka and Cal. That's where we're going for yellow.
All right.
We have to
JJ?
play the game, but someone pointed it out. That's his ship.
It is. Yeah.
So we're gonna go with villainy yellow, and it's gonna be Sifo Diaz.
How do you spell that?
Syfo and then Dias.
Are you going to tell everybody where that's from? I feel this is like
That is
is
the
this?
person who ordered the clones. He's the
I
person
know.
who ordered all the clones to be made.
I don't remember him
And-
being a Force user though.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
master.
Jedi
He was a
master.
Jedi master.
Apparently.
Okay.
He fell. He fell to the dark side because of Tyrannus. And also, it's my pick, not Alex's.
I I thought that was Nala Se who did all the clones.
Well, she manufactured them, but he put in the order. He paid the money.
Wow.
He hit Amazon next day delivery. That's what he did.
Oh my god.
It took him 10 years.
A lot of rain, you know.
All right. I will take the next one, and I am going to say I'll pick a hero this time, and I'm going to say Kanan Jarrus, and I'm going to put him in blue.
Yeah, that's a fair one. Yeah.
And I actually had him.
Well, you can use them too. I mean,
no, we're gonna do something different, I guess.
Okay.
I
think he's right though. Like, I feel Kanan like just fits overall for everything, and
yeah,
he's such a popular character. I don't know.
Let's do green hero, and I'm going to try and finally get a Plo Koon leader.
Yeah, we'll get a Plo Koon, I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
I have Plo Koon, but I don't have him in green. But I agree with you. I think Plo Koon's there. So
he's cool. He's got that thing in the face mouth.
All right, JJ.
It's probably way too early for this, but coming in yellow hero, it's going to be Grogu Jaren.
What?
All right. If this is the one you're right on, I'm going to be, just so you know. Like, I just want you to.
It's
I
just
want
Grogu,
you,
right?
Yeah, it's
what
just Grogu.
This?
He took the Mando's last surname. If he comes in, if he is a leader, you can the podcast yours. I'm done.
I don't know, man. Sifo seems crazier too, right? Like
that one seems pretty out there too. But like that one, I can at least understand. Grogu, nope, not at all. He's not a lead. Okay, let's just keep moving before Tanner goes on the fucking rant. You know, like I'm just gonna go on this long rant. Because I picked Kanan, I have to pick Ezra, so I'm putting Ezra down. I'm gonna put him in red, actually. For hero red, I'm picking Ezra. If I'm getting a Kanan, I better get an Ezra. So
yeah.
He led stuff too, I guess.
Yes.
At some point. Okay. Right on. Let's do yellow villainy, and let's just say Savage.
Ooh, you think we're gonna get another one?
I do not know 8 evil force users.
Okay, all right.
So enough. Savage is my pick.
All right.
Yeah, I was kind of wrecking my brain for the same thing, but I actually had him in red, mainly because his ground unit that they revealed is red. So I think kind of makes sense to put him in red, and I think he'll have to do something with like overwhelm, I would assume.
Both Savage units are in red.
Yeah.
All right. I guess. See, this is gonna screw up. I am gonna put. Man, I don't want to put that there. I'm gonna put Anakin. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a young Anakin, and I'm gonna put it in villain yellow. Yep, I feel we're gonna get a villain Anakin. People are saying we're gonna get another Darth Vader. I think we're just gonna get a villain Anakin. We had it in Destiny, so
okay.
I don't it could be wrong. I could be wrong, but give me a villain Anakin.
I was thinking about that, but then that's just Vader.
Not technically. He was villain.
Did he ever do anything with just the Anakin name?
Yeah, he killed.
So,
he
right?
killed all. Yes, he killed all the younglings. He killed all the kids. He killed a bunch of kids before he became Vader. And then he yelled at Obi-Wan, and Obi told him
sorry, he was
ground.
evil Anakin for like 45 minutes.
All right, Alex, you're up.
Oh boy. Let's do. Yikes. I think Obi-Wan's going to be in here too. I don't want to put him in blue because that seems like really easy and right, but like it does seem like the right choice for Obi-Wan. So I guess we'll just have another blue leader Obi-Wan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or did he like do any like cool commanding thing? Could I put him in green? Is that a thing?
I don't think he really. I mean, I guess kind of.
Just blue, I guess, is fine.
Right.
Whatever.
All right, JJ.
All right. Deep cut here. For my second red villainy, it's going to be Barris Offee.
No, no. God damn it.
Is that deep? I know who that is.
She impersonated a Sith. She took Asajj's red lightsabers and straight up killed people. Like, come on.
I was just wondering if that was a deep cut because I actually know who this person is.
It's kind of. I mean, it's from Clone Wars is where it happened. She doesn't have a book or anything though.
She flew an Aether Sprite. That's all I know.
And she's got 3 episodes on Disney Plus by herself.
And she's on Traitorous.
Yeah, that's right.
That is true. She is definitely the embodiment of that card.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right,
and like the garbage 1/1 unit that no one used, but
All right, let's go. I also believe that we are going to get another Rey. I don't really want to put Rey in blue, but I feel like like she just has to be blue. I don't know how else like to spin it.
That was my conundrum as well.
Like I don't feel she fits in green, and I guess she could be a red leader. Like we could get her as a red leader. I have
really that aggressive,
right?
Just in the end, she was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put her in blue and call it a day because that's probably where she fits. So
that or like yellow because she was like a scrapper or whatever. Right?
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah,
she could be yellow. That's true. She could be yellow. So.
I ran out of my yellow slot, so I didn't put it there. Let's do green hero. Just give me another Luke. I think they'll be fine in one form or another, either like episode 6 or just angry old man Luke. Whatever works. I feel like we should probably have a Luke, right, in set rotation. So
yeah. All right, so I'm going to reach
we do have
for...
a Luke. We have a Luke from set 4.
Yeah. Well, people got to play him.
I'm going to go for blue villainy, and I'm going to go with the Master of Palpatine, who is Darth Plagueis, who we also saw in the Acolyte. So.
And I really hope you
showed up.
Yeah, I really hope you're wrong. I hope JJ fails this one. Like you have so many weird, crazy things. Like here, let's do Darth Plagueis. He had like one tiny little thing. He was mentioned in episode 1, and then
footnote of a book.
and then he had he was part. Well, he had his own book, kind of. I mean, he was part of the Palpatine book. So that's actually a really good book. If you've not read that, Alex, you actually should read that book.
I have not read any Star Wars.
Okay, well, you should read that book specifically. It's actually really good insight into Palpatine. It'll help you play him better.
I have seen 10 movies, and that is my consumption of Star Wars media.
All right, well, we're gonna have to
play KOTOR and like the Force Unleashed, and I don't think Starkiller is gonna be in here, right? So,
damn! I should put him in.
I did. I actually have that down. I have Starkiller in there, but I don't know if it's right or not. That was like my
action defeat capital ship. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with an easy one though, and I'm just gonna put Palpatine again in my green slot. I think he's gonna be a Pal. I think we're gonna get another Palp. So
that's fair. It's fair. So I got that. So I actually I'm going to do red hero again, Anakin again, because I actually think they would do Anakin again, but I don't think the villainy would be. That'd be kind of weird to me, because that's just Vader. Like,
it's not, but it's fine. But let's play some Star Wars Destiny sometime, Alex. All right, JJ.
All right, so I definitely had Ezra listed in my yellow hero for this one.
Did he like become a leader? Wasn't he just like a child?
No.
I mean, he did become a leader in later seasons, yes, but he was always on that half part. He always called himself Jabba the Hutt every time he was captured by the Empire. So, I mean, that's pure scum and villainy right there. So.
Damn it, you're right. That is, isn't it? Oh well. All right. So I already did my Rey and my Kanan pick and my Yoda pick. I think we're gonna get another Mace, and I think we're gonna get a green Mace.
I was going back and forth on Mace.
Yeah, I think we'll get another Mace. I could be wrong, but I think we'll get a Mace. So he's a pretty iconic character in that Samuel L. Jackson there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
Well, I can't really picture him being any other. Well, maybe like episode something. Why not? Let's just do. No, I can't really picture in anything else. Yeah, let's just do Kylo for Red Villainy. I figured Ray's gonna be here. I figure Kylo might as well be too.
Yeah, I have Kylo as well. So
Yeah, so Kylo for me was actually blue because I'm thinking Supreme Leader Kylo, and he was a lot more chill and a lot less aggressive in the later
See,
movies.
I briefly thought that until he just like maximum firepower to Ghost.
That's also true.
That's not chill.
That's true.
all right. Well, we'll go back to some villainy yellow. So I guess we do Mother's Health because I also think she'll be in there in my green villain pick.
See, I just went with the whole family.
Fair enough. There's more. You probably don't know about half of them. But
I just found out Savage was like a dude like 2 sets ago. So
all right. What's your next one, Alex?
yikes. I think they'll give us another Grand Inquisitor. Because I think we might as well, right? So I'm thinking let's just put him in green. Green villainy. Throw another Grand Inquisitor. He commanded Inquisitors. So, I have 8 Force villains. So this is my full extent of this.
All right. JJ.
So my hero red is going to be Ray, just because Kylo's blue.
All right.
Right on.
Fine. I'm going to go Kylo red now. There you go. Then mine are opposite of yours. That way, if we're right, one of us will be really right and the other one will be really wrong.
You want to be like yellow.
Yeah, right, yellow.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really see Ray being red, so I just went with blue Ray again. Man, those picks are really lame. Obi-Wan and Ray for blue. But I don't think she really did anything else right.
Yeah.
Not really. So
I have someone special for red. That's going to be slightly out of I ran out of stuff, so this is slightly out of left field.
All right. JJ.
All right, so for my yellow villainy, I'm going to go with Inquisitor Reva from the Obi-Wan show.
For what color? Yellow?
Yellow, yep.
Did she have a boss and was a Grand Inquisitor?
Yeah, she stabbed Grand Inquisitor in the stomach, and she survived the stomach. She survived a stomach lightsaber stabbing from Vader.
Fair enough, I guess. Well, yeah. That would have been a cool pick.
All right. I will go back. I think we're going to get Cal in red. That's my belief. Red hero. So sorry to be lame, but we got the stinger. So we're getting somebody from that video game. I'm assuming it's going to be him. So.
Okay. So my slightly out of left field hero red. We're just going to go with Kit Fisto.
All right.
Why not?
Nice.
He's cool looking. And I'm pretty sure he like did things.
Kind of, yeah.
It's that or like Kiadi Mundi. So it's like
no, he's more probable than Kiadi Moody. So there we go.
So like Kit Fisto, his unit guard's kind of lame. We'll give him a redemption with the leader, you know.
There you go.
All right, so I'm going to finish off my villainy green with Morgan Elsbeth.
Is she a Force user? I guess she is Force user,
yes.
isn't she?
Yeah.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, I know 9 of these.
All right, and then I will finish. No, I won't. I'll save that one to last. All right, I believe we are going to get another Ahsoka as well, but I believe it'll be in yellow, like you do too. So I believe we're going to get an Ahsoka. So
Yeah.
except for, can we call her by her code name? Like I almost feel like that might be it, or are we going to go past the code name and go so far into like the time where we get her again back in her own show? So
Master Tano. Yeah.
do you know what her code name is?
I believe it's Fulcrum.
Yes.
It said that on the X-Wing card, so that's my assumption.
It is, yes.
Cool. Let's see. So I also have Count Dooku. And I feel like Snoke's going to be blue, so I guess Dooku's yellow now.
All right. JJ.
I agree with you. Cal has to be a red hero, so that's my pick.
Look at you copying me. All right.
Was he really aggressive in the game?
He has issues with the dark side, light side type thing, quite a bit, and that's like actually a centralized type theme, and like where he kind of comes from, you know, like the orphan, like discovery type thing, and having to defend for himself. He's kind of like the Spider-Man of Anakin's. That's kind of what I always see. Like when we talk about like Spider-Man in the Marvel verse, like how he's the whiny teenage kid. That's how I see Cal. Like he's on that verge of, you know, do I or do I not? So
just Anakin.
Kind of. Anakin did it all for love though, so his was just solely a base on. He was just dumbass.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give my controversial pick, which I guarantee you is not in this game, but I'm putting Star Killer in.
Nice.
And that's partially because of our team name for X-Wing, and partially because I have to try to outdo JJ in my crazy picks, and that's like one of them. So.
And he's yellow, isn't he? Like the most aggressive person. That's how I played him in my game.
Yeah. He is pretty aggressive.
Okay,
right,
well,
fine.
my last pick.
Hold on. I will change. There you go. I'll switch Balin around. There you go. Just do that.
Gotta hope Balin's red in this game.
Feel like he's gonna be, but
he's got an orange lightsaber, so I mean, it's fine.
Oh, ain't that fun? My last pick for blue villainy. I'm just gonna go with Snoke because that made the most sense, and I ran out of people.
All right, so it's come down to this. I'm saying that we're going to get another dual-sided leader, and it's going to be May and Osha from the Acolyte in the green slot.
Didn't they design this like 4 years ago? Wasn't like the Acolyte not even a thing?
I'm just saying, man. May and Osha. Yeah.
You're wrong. So I'll just flat out tell you you're wrong. 100%. Oh, you want to bet a showcase on this? I got a Han showcase. I'll bet you a Han showcase.
Wow. No, I'm not betting on that. Are you kidding me?
Why not? You know I'm right.
Sabine obviously is the correct choice here.
I'm telling you, there's no way you're right on that. Alex is 100%. They did not know that existed when they created this. There's well, all right. Well,
interesting though.
It's wrong. There's no way. Maybe like in another 6 sets, sure. All right. Well, my last one is not really that fun. It's just Plo. So, like, I also agree. I think we're gonna get a Plo leader. I actually want a Plo leader, and I will play Plo no matter what. Because Plo has, in my opinion, Plo looks the coolest out of all the Jedi. So, if I'm gonna play hero. Yeah, he has. He's like Ch'Chulu like without being Ch'Chulu. You know. Cthulhu, sorry. All right. Well, there you go. That was our way too early.
That's a list.
Way too crazy.
I predict JJ will get 4 right. There you go. I think you're gonna get 4 right. All right. I'm just kidding. You can have 6 right, but not anymore.
Is it Grogu?
It's not Grogu. I will tell you, I think JJ is wrong on Grogu, May and Osha, Soul, Sifo Dyas, and I will say Darth Plagueis. Those are the ones I think you're 100% wrong. Though Sifo Dyas and Inquisitor Reva could be switched. Like, we could see a Sifo Dyas. I could see a reality with Sifo Dyas and not Reva, or vice versa. I don't think we get either or get both. And I do not think we're going to get Reva. I think they would just give us another Grand Inquisitor instead because it's more popular. So Alex is very similar to mine. So I don't think your Kit Fist. I don't think your Kit Fisto is correct, but that's about the only one I
one
disagree
wild
with.
card. You know.
Yeah, that's definitely the wild card.
Because everything else is just like, well, I've seen this in a movie, so
yeah. It's funny how our predictions changed. We originally thought Legends was going to be like all characters of like characters not in canon, and it's not. So,
oh, I realized I don't have Vader on here.
Nope, you didn't put Vader. None of us put Vader.
I was intending on it. I guess you
didn't put Luke
replaced
either,
him with Savage.
I know. I just realized I didn't pick Luke or Vader, who are like the most iconic people on the Force.
I have Luke.
Oh man.
Yeah, he has Luke. You don't.
Yeah, Vader should 100% be on there. I'd take Vader over Savage.
Savage. All right, you want Vader in a yellow spot? A yellow Vader.
I guess this is what I came down to. Why not? Cunning Vader.
I would put Vader instead of Plagueis, honestly.
All right.
I don't know. Does Boba Fett have the Force trade? Because he will be in this set if he does.
No, he does not. No more Boba. We're not getting any more Boba Fetts, I don't think. I hope not. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for our way too early predictions. It was fun. I like this segment. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to tally up to see who's right and who's wrong. Do we want to...